Hello. Okay, so we are live. All right, so we are live and invite you to be part of this Facebook Live session. Okay, so I'm glad to see you. You can start inviting your friends to be part of this live session. Okay, if you're just joining, you can type in the comment section and tell us where you're joining from. All right. So I'm joining from Nigeria. Go there, and yes, baby, it's good to see you. Maybe you can put in your flag, and you can request also to join the live video. We can share this video. All right, baby is joining us from Ethiopia. You can share this video so that others can be part of this particular live session where we talk about the virtual protocol mentorship session. So let's go ahead and share the video. It's great to see everybody here, and it's a time where I'll be taking some of your questions concerning the event that is coming up this Thursday, the 25th of September 2023. All right. So go ahead, keep sharing the video and let others join. Let's have a good time. It's going to be a short one, but let's maximize all of what we have here. All right, so baby, you can request to join the live video, and once I see your request, I will put you in to the video so you can participate and ask your questions as well. All right, share the video. Let's have a good time. So, the virtual protocol mentorship session, what is it about? Now, over here in Africa, we have observed with time that the knowledge of protocol is not as widespread as it is compared to that in the West. Yes, we have seen protocol professionals in Africa, wonderful professionals doing greatly, but when it comes to operationality, we haven't really seen that much. And we can say this because in most of our countries, African countries, the practice is not really, in quotes, really established as an established system of practice, unlike other areas in government, right? So I have been in the protocol industry for quite some time now, and in the year 2018, when I decided to go deeper into protocol, then I knew that there was need for not just me, but practitioners generally, to understand what protocol really is, its essence, and why it should be a practice that should carry on professionalism like it's done in the West. I'm not doing comparison anywhere, but then in Africa and in some parts of Africa, the practice is really seen as um, not not for everybody, so to speak. It's just for a secluded set of persons. But the concept of protocol, the practice of protocol, has been known from generations, right from the very foundations of Greek. All right. So for me, it is important that practitioners really understand what protocol is, its practice, and how best they can take this profession to the next level. All right? In most of our countries, let me take Nigeria for example, the practice of protocol has not yet been institutionalized. That is to say, we haven't seen real efforts, so to speak, by government to say this is what is the established pattern, or what protocol is known for in a particular country. Like in the United States, for example, when the chief of protocol is to be appointed or to be, given the role, he or she goes through congressional hearing. All right. It's not the same for some countries in Africa. It's not the same in Nigeria. All right. And I've been privileged to attend a lot of conferences, and there has been this renewed call for the profession to be developed in Nigeria and by extension other African countries, so that we can also understand what it means to be at par with international global best practice when it comes to protocol. So, having studied, having served, and having also sat under tutors of protocol, I said to myself, it is also wise for me not to just keep it to myself, but to go ahead and share this knowledge. I greet you, Atta St. Felix. Thank you for joining me, right? So, from 2021 down to this point, 2023, if you take a look at my profile, my Facebook profile, Minabai Seibofa, you will notice I've been on this trip of sharing knowledge about protocol. So if you haven't seen that, then you can do that. I've been using my digital platforms, both on Facebook, Instagram, and on LinkedIn, to share knowledge. And I think it is time to take it a top higher. And that is the essence of this virtual protocol mentorship session. All right. So it's a platform where myself and other professionals that we will be inviting will be sharing insights on protocol, international best practices of protocol, and making us understand what protocol is, and giving protocol professionals a voice, giving protocol professionals an understanding of the essence of protocol. So, a number of persons have been in the role of protocol officer, but haven't really understood what their role is. So this mentorship session is going to expose you to that, to bring you to a place where you have grounded knowledge, a basic understanding of what your role is. Protocol has been mistaken for so many things. Protocol has been misunderstood. And so when it is being operated, it is operated with the mindset of whatever thing or whatever idea people have about it. So we've seen protocol professionals as mere government servants. You understand? Like the errand boys. We've seen protocol officers as those people you can just, they always go before the principal and do all the necessary things. But it goes beyond that. There are new development as the world develops, as the world expands, as technology grows and the world advances. So is the knowledge of protocol. At this point, it is necessary for us to have sound, at least the basic concepts. Miles Monroe of blessed memory said, if the purpose of a thing is not understood, abuse is inevitable. And that is what we have seen over the period, over the time. And because sometimes our government have not really given real attention to these problems, to these issues, the practice of protocol has been relegated. It has been kept like, this is not it. So this particular session will bring us to knowledge and help us build confidence as protocol professionals, because when you know what you're doing, it builds your confidence. Let me bring on Atasim to the camera. Let's see. All right. Okay, so if you want to be part of this, you can just request and I will add you to the live video. So that is the essence of the protocol mentorship session. We will be sharing deep insights on protocol, different aspects of protocol, order of precedence, cultural intelligence, areas that deals with the collaborative ventures of the protocol officer, the protocol office, roles in business protocol, understanding a number of aspects, what to do, what to expect when certain things are to happen, when certain events are to occur. These and many more will be part of the things we'll be sharing inside the protocol mentorship session. And because we have a large audience, everybody can come down to Nigeria. That's the essence as well. But for those in Nigeria, we can always meet at any point in time. But because of the blessedness of technology, we can, from all over the world, converge at one point to say, to learn, and to share knowledge, to share experiences. All right? So that's the essence of the mentorship session. And not just the learning experience, the networking experience will also build our confidence as protocol officers. What we are going to also do here is to enable us connect to people from different cultures, from different countries. Like we have a baby joining us from Ethiopia. We also have people joining us from Ghana. We also have people joining us from Benin Republic. We also have from Kenya, the United States, and which other country I'm not getting right now. So you see, the class is not just a class of one set of persons. It comes from over 5 countries joining this session. So we are also going to share networking experiences. You're going to meet new persons. You're going to meet new understanding, new concepts, especially when it deals with international travels, when it deals with setting up welcome parties, when it deals with welcoming guests from another country, what are the expectations? All right. Abebe, if you're there, I would like you to request to join so you can also share some of the lessons you've learned so far, especially in my conversation with you, and what are your expectations, because we're also going to share our expectations for this particular program. So, Abebe, you can request, and I'll be glad to put you live on the live video, and you can also share your experience. Atasen, if you are there also, you can request to join. Atasen is joining us from Abuja. Okay. So we'll be learning the fundamentals of protocol, all right? Abebe is requesting. Let's accept Abebe right now. Okay. He's coming up in a few seconds. He will be here. Um, all right, so let's go ahead and keep sharing this video if you're still interested. Okay, Abebe is here.
Yes.
It's good to have you, Abebe.
Yes, Minabai, thank you very much. Good evening. In here in Addis, it's at 6 p.m., 6:20. So it's evening for us. Good evening, everyone.
So, Abebe, go ahead. What are you expecting during this mentorship session?
Yes, thank you, Minabai. Thank you very much for arranging this session for those interested to attend your session. I think it's very useful. You have mentioned that this very interesting area. I want to know more on order of precedence. I want to know more on business protocol. I found the topics, even cultural intelligence, even as you
Yes.
mentioned that we'll have a networking session where we can share, what it looks like from our side. And I found it's quite a learning process. So I expect more, especially, as for me, I want to enter into this sector on a private basis. Protocol is something which is left for government or public services. And I want to know more, or I want to learn more on the private aspect, on the business aspect, on how to make protocol big and make it, as you mentioned, it's something which is neglected. It's something which is given low value, even as a department. I know we have more than 400 countries, and I'm sure they have Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And in that department, I'm sure, department for protocol is mandatory, but I don't think that department is given that weight as to its importance. So, I want to know on how to mainstream, on how to make it part of all institutions, business. It's not something which we leave to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. In our case, in Ethiopia, it's something left for the government. It's something left for Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I want to make it part of business. I want to make it, part of our everyday life. So I expect a lot from this session. Minabai, again, thank you for arranging this session. I'm one of those interested in this session. I don't know what happened to others to attend this session, because it's a session for orientation. After 2 days, we'll have, resume our session. So
Yes.
I will play my part, engaging Binta and Manuela to this session, and also the others will be